Hey guys, I'm eating a Toblerone right now, and these things are so good. Okay, I'm totally like melted in the car. Okay, so today is sorry. Okay, well first of all, I'm going to dance in like 10 minutes. So that's why my hair is like all up and everything, and I look like a weirdo and a sports bra. It's because I'm going to dance. I'm gonna have jazz, and so I'm doing another question to answer really quick before I leave, because I actually have a lot of questions that were all done by the same person, so I'm just gonna answer them really fast. Okay, and this person, their username is inrussian. So, okay. The first question they asked, and this was on my tongue ring, yeah, it's about my tongue piercing, and they said, what made you get it so young? Well, good question. The reason that I just kind of got it when I was like really young is because I really wanted it, and I have the money for it and everything, and I really wanted it. And so like, if I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would get the piercings they want to at a young age if they were allowed. So I guess I just did it because I was allowed to, and since I had the money and I wanted it and I was allowed to get it, I just went ahead and got it, and I like it. So I guess that's why. How did you convince your parents into letting you get your tongue pierced? I didn't really have to. I mean, I'll tell you the whole story, and it's kind of, just don't think I'm like this stupid person who does these things, because I knew what I was doing. Okay, so I'll make the long story short. Me and my bestest friend in the world were decided to pierce our lips together, so we came up with a plan, and we got a kit, and we got some jewelry for it. So, and we were both doing a Monroe on the same side, and we're like best friends ever. I did a video with her on my other channel. Her name is Jenny, and she's in the Bruno Mars It Will Rain video. And so, that one night where we had a sleepover, we did it together, and then when our parents found out, you know, I was just like, come on, just like, let me keep it, like, if anything goes wrong, it's my fault. So then they said that I'm allowed to choose about whatever piercings I want, as long as I pay for it and take care of it. And if I like have to go to the hospital for it or something, I have to pay for the bills. So it comes with a lot of responsibility. And we knew what we were doing too, because obviously we got a kit for it. We didn't just take a safety pin and shove it through our lip. No. Okay, so I hope that answered your question, but the next question is, how did you overcome the fear of getting it done? Well, yes, I was afraid to get my tongue pierced because I was afraid that it would like really hurt. Well, I wasn't really afraid it would hurt, but my main fear was that I was afraid of swallowing the ball, and because a lot of things get stuck in my throat, so I was like really scared I was gonna like swallow it, and I kind of really didn't get over my fear. But what I just said to myself is like, that barely ever happens, and half the time it's when you're eating, so you won't really notice till after. So I was just like, you know what, I can't be scared of this forever, so I just did it. And the Hello Kitty tongue rings, the top actually doesn't come off, so I like those because then there's no chance of swallowing it. But plus I just tighten the balls before I eat and after I eat, just to make sure they don't fall off. If you are good about tightening them, they usually don't come off. And I've had it for a while now, and I've never swallowed it. And one of my friends has actually had it for like 2 years, hasn't swallowed any of them. So I guess it just depends on how much you tighten the balls, and like, I don't know, I was just like, you know what, whatever. I mean, it's probably not even going to happen. I'm probably not even going to notice, so why bother? So I just was like, screw it, and just did it. So, what do you think about the industrial piercing? If you guys don't know what an industrial piercing is, it's on your ear, and it is like two, so it's actually here and here, and there's a bar going through it. I actually thought about getting it, like, during last year. I thought about getting it because several of my friends had it, and it looked really cool. But when I always research piercings before I get them, and when I really looked into it, I found I didn't want it because it is really cool, but it is 2 piercings, so it does cost $20 instead of 10. And I just mainly didn't get it because even though it looks really cool, it can get infected, and I knew someone who it got infected, and she went to the hospital, and if she had waited a day to go to the hospital, it would have killed her because it would have gone into her brain, the infection. So that just kind of scared me a little bit, and then I also didn't want to get it because it can get ripped out really easily. I had my friend's friend, hers got ripped out while she was sleeping and got stuck in like the pillow case. And also, I mean, it looks cool, but it does take a year to heal because it is very thick bar and it goes through your cartilage. So it will take a long time to heal, and there's a big chance of infection during that time if you're not taking good care of it. So I just thought it was not a good piercing for me. But I don't want to scare any of you guys. If you're thinking of getting it, then go ahead and do what you want. But those are just my reasons personally why I don't want to get it. And I mean, it doesn't happen often, but I just don't think it'd be a good piercing for dance and everything because, you know, we do a lot of partner stuff, and if it got ripped out or something, that'd be really bad. So I just don't think it's a good piercing for me to get specifically. But if you want to get it, and then go ahead, just know the risks. So actually, before I get a piercing, I always research it, and it's good too. So I think you guys should too. But the last question is, do you plan on any other piercings? I'm gonna answer that simply, no. I have 4, and that's all I want. Actually, the only other piercings I'm getting are on my ears, and I'm getting a double cartilage. This right here, I don't even know what that's called, like this little right here, and then a cartilage and my tragus. So I do plan on getting more piercings on my ears. I plan on getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more piercings on my ears, 2 on this and 3 on this one. So those are the only other piercings I want is on my ears. So other than that, I don't want any other facial or body piercings. So I'm totally good for now, and I hope this answered all your questions. Thanks, guys. Bye.